Jim Jones was born on May 13, 1931, in Crete, Indiana, during a period of economic hardship in the United States. His childhood was marked by instability and family struggles, and he often felt misunderstood and rejected. From an early age, he displayed charisma and an ability to influence others through words and promises. As a young man, he became involved in preaching and religious activities, claiming to offer hope and salvation to those who felt abandoned by society. In the 1950s, he began organizing small congregations in Indiana and later in California, drawing in followers with his powerful sermons. He preached a form of socialism mixed with religious devotion, promising equality and a utopian community for his believers. Many of his followers were marginalized, poor, or socially isolated individuals looking for purpose and belonging. By the mid-1960s, Jim Jones had become a recognized religious leader, attracting thousands of devoted followers to his people's temple. The movement grew rapidly, and Jones increasingly demanded total loyalty from his followers. He isolated them from family and friends outside the church, using psychological pressure and fear to maintain control. Members were often subjected to public humiliation, forced confessions, and manipulative exercises designed to break down independent thought. Jones claimed he had divine insight and could foresee disasters, further strengthening his hold over the community. In 1974, seeking to escape growing media scrutiny and political pressure, Jones moved his congregation to Guyana, South America, establishing a settlement called Jonestown. Jonestown was promoted as a socialist paradise, a self-sufficient community free from racism and oppression. However, life in Jonestown was tightly controlled, and daily routines involved long work hours, military-style drills, and constant surveillance. Jones continued to manipulate his followers, using fear tactics and creating a sense of impending external threat. Members were told that the outside world was hostile, that the US government was coming to destroy them, and that only absolute obedience could save them. Over time, dissent within Jonestown was met with severe punishment, including physical abuse, isolation, or public shaming. He also controlled finances, marriages, and even the personal relationships of his followers, creating complete dependence on him. In 1978, Congressman Leo Ryan visited Jonestown to investigate claims of abuse and coercion within the settlement. During the visit, some followers expressed a desire to leave, agreeing to return to the United States with Ryan. As the delegation attempted to leave, armed temple members ambushed Ryan and his group at a nearby airstrip, killing him and 4 others. This event escalated the situation, and Jones decided that mass suicide was the only solution to protect his vision and control. On November 18, 1978, more than 900 men, women, and children died in Jonestown. The majority consumed a cyanide-laced drink, while others were forcibly injected or coerced into compliance. Among the victims were children, who were given poison by their parents or directly by temple members. This mass death is considered the largest single loss of American civilian life in a deliberate act until 9/11. Investigators later found that Jones orchestrated both the murders and the mass suicide, maintaining control until the very end. Prior to Jonestown, he had also been implicated in the murder of several temple members who attempted to leave, using threats, physical abuse, and even gun violence. Jones himself survived the mass deaths, dying from a gunshot wound, which many believe was self-inflicted. His leadership style combined charisma, psychological manipulation, fear, and control over every aspect of his followers' lives. The Jonestown tragedy shocked the world and exposed the terrifying potential of cult dynamics. Today, Jim Jones is remembered not just for his crimes, but as a stark example of how charismatic leaders can manipulate vulnerable people into unimaginable acts. His story serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers of blind obedience, peace isolation, and unchecked authority. Even decades later, documentaries, books, and studies continue to analyze how Jones' promises of utopia turned into one of history's most horrific mass murders.